How much should you be saving for retirement? This is one of the questions I get asked most often. I'm Leonard of Marathon Retirement Planning, and I'm going to give you some ideas of what many people do when I come back in just a second. So how much is enough to save for retirement? There are so many ways to determine the right number. Some people focus on how much they need to contribute to maximize their company's 401k matching. That's a great place to start, but sadly, it can still leave you a little short. The most basic advice I can offer you is to target 10% of your salary, regardless of what your company contributes. The second part of that equation is to own the home you live in. If you do those two things throughout your career, you'll be better off than most. It may not be enough to replace your income at 100%, but it's a great start. Once you get to a 10% contribution rate in your 401k, consider the option of increasing your contribution rate by 1 or 2% a year. A 15% contribution rate to your 401k is a better target, and maxing out your contribution is a great long-term goal. Think about the math. If you work for 40 years and only save 10% of your salary each year, and then live 30 years in retirement, even with Social Security, would you be able to replace the income you were making when you retired? Not likely. And that's assuming you were able to save 10% of every dollar you made during your working career. Another way to think about it is, how much do you need to have saved when you retire? If you want to replace your income that you had before you retire, the current conventional wisdom says you need between 7 to 10 times your final year's salary. So if you make $100,000 a year, you need to have somewhere between $700,000 to $1 million saved when you retire. I have to put a disclaimer on that. Without knowing your specific situation, these suggestions are just rules of thumb. You should consult with a professional for your specific situation. Fortunately, I'm a professional you can consult. If you'd like help determining if you've saved enough for retirement, you can give me a call, or you can click in the top box to set up an appointment on my online calendar. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel for other videos on retirement by clicking right in the middle box, or you can watch a video about the decision to pay off your mortgage or not in the bottom box.